I'm Oskar Nygren, and this is Imperfect Action. In today's video, we're going to talk about what it will take to have a conscious business in this decade and how the marketplace is evolving in that direction. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell, because I intend to do a video each day for those who want to raise their vibration and share their gift with the world. So with that said, let's get into today's topic. For a long time, when I was struggling to, fix my business or put it up, I tried all countless things. And in the beginning, I got in touch with so-called network marketing, and I was really influenced by the mindsets of Robert Kiyosaki in the books Rich Dad, Poor Dad. But the thing is that I had a very weird way of looking at things, because for me, I just wanted to make a quick buck, right? I said to myself, I'm gonna make money and then I'm gonna do what I'm passionate about. And so I set out to do that. I jumped on and become tried to learn sales, and as I said, I was in network marketing and trying to recruit people. And all of that, it felt like a lot of effort. And I also jumped on a lot of quick money schemes that just resulted in me basically losing all money and becoming really discouraged and almost depressed at the same time. So I had a business mindset that was I want a passive income so I can sit down and coast, on some tropical island while the money is running in, and I can focus on, what I love. Basically, I was running the societal scheme of what it meant to be successful in my head at that time. So that just ended up me becoming totally exhausted. And I bought countless of products, I bought how do I learn copywriting in the right way? How do I learn email marketing in a true way? And I start producing a lot of content. But none of it really felt consistent, and I wasn't really that spurred on by it, I had to sit down and process a lot of emotions as it came up. So a lot of this didn't work, and I didn't know why didn't it work, but I just felt very depleted inside, and it's like this struggling in this direction. And then I came across my own numerology, which essentially said to me, as soon as you try to, your mission becomes to make money instead of focusing on spiritual development or developing your factions from the inside, you will fail. And that really hit home with me, because I saw how that was true throughout my whole life, basically. Doing things for money in its own accord will never work. And that is exactly what I, started to understand more and more and more. And then I came across this book that was called Spontaneous Evolution. It basically said that all these big corporations that are built upon, a lot of advertising and getting people, basically manipulating people to buy stuff, is sooner or later going to fail. And now today, I actually understood how this ties into everything. Because I've been a fan of a guy called Sam Ovens, and he had a program called Consulting Accelerator. And now it's bought by a guy whose name is Rian Doris. He just released a video. And in this video, he speaks about how the marketplace is actually evolving. And I can really see now how this is tying in to the consciousness evolution of the planet, and why my previous way of going about things simply didn't work. Because first of all, I weren't myself, I weren't showing up, I wasn't sharing, I was trying to use others' product and promote them, and it ended up not working. So what Rian Doris is talking about is that now, because of information is becoming so readily available, it will no longer be courses that will be that interesting, because through using ChatGPT or anything else like that, you will find information like super fast. So then, what is it that will be interesting? What is it that people will actually buy? Well, people will buy high value products that really accomplishes what they're after. So those products then become referred through word of mouth, right? And this puts a demand on the one who produces them to be very clear on what he wants to achieve or she wants to achieve. And that really takes for us to be committed to it. And it's very hard to be committed to a product that is not in alignment with whom you are. So all this guerrilla marketing out there, where people are trying to push products in people's faces, that doesn't simply work. You know, wish.com, you buy some dress or whatever, or you buy anything, and it just doesn't work, right? People will become much more discerning about what is actual value. And it will be felt that way. So all those who are trying manipulative tactics and buying ads, for instance, to show up in relevant search results, will sooner or later fail. Because people will simply not trust them. Why? Well, because there will be no relevant, there will be no referrals to them. So their business is going to decline. So what is it then that will really survive? Well, it will be the missionaries, not the mercenaries, right? It will be the missionaries. Those who are on a mission that people can relate to. A mission that takes people through a transformative journey, or, which even more powerful, is to done-for-you services, right? It is way more powerful to buy a service. It's like, you buy my service and I will provide you fresh leads, compared to you buy this service and you get this course where you will study to get fresh leads, right? So the end goal, the quicker it can be reached, the better. And for us who are conscious entrepreneurs, who most likely want to coach people or help them, for us, it is the done with you model. But again, this forces you to be very clear on your mission. Because unless you're clear about your mission, it will be very hard for yourself actually to motivate you. It will be hard to take consistent, committed, imperfect action. Because you simply don't know the why you're doing it, why you're fueled up every morning, why you want to get that post out, why you want to make that YouTube video, why you want to show up for the world, right? And for you to communicate it in such a clear manner that people feel you. Because what's most likely something that is really important to you will be important to others. It is only for you to really find what you already know to be important for you, right? There is something you're doing every day. It's something that you're constantly thinking about. Something you spend money on. All of these things, right? There's an enormous value that you are making sure that you're fulfilling each day in whatever form. And that, there's a mission inside of that. So I would suggest that if you have trouble of coming into commitment, right? Because in order for us to produce a high-end, valuable product, we need to put in effort, right? There's no time for us to be lazy. But effort can normally feel like we're trapped, right? It stands in direct contradiction to freedom, right? Freedom, I want to do everything. Or I want to do what I want, when I want, how I want it. But that's not really the same as commitment. Commitment demands for you that you're doing something that your soul thrives in, that you're waking up and are excited about every morning, and that you know that you will do. Because then it will be easy to be consistent. And consistent commitment over a period of time builds compounding effect, right? Every video I'm producing here, even if this is the 14th one, every video I'm producing is compounding. Maybe it's compounding in YouTube, but it's compounding inside of me too, right? I become more fueled in my mission. I become more excited. And I can see how more ideas comes to me. And I feel more confident of sharing it. You know, how did I come up with this content today? Well, I basically got this YouTube video that I was listening to, and it really ticked some boxes in my head. And there I wanted to share it. And I saw how that ties in to anyone who wants to start their own business, right? To anyone who's trying to get out there. I could connect the dots. And I love creating things that are systems. Like improving it, making it better, making it more graspable. That's what I really love. And to do that for people, and to help them raise their vibration in that way, that is something I feel really, really excited about. Why? Well, because I am excited of raising my own vibration, right? I'm on the mission that I'm on a mission to help you with. We're walking together. We're doing it together. I'm doing it with you, right? Done with you. I'm not doing it for you. I'm not walking your journey. But I'm walking besides you. Instead of I'm like, here's some content here. Go walk on your own. No. We're walking this together. And that makes people relate. Otherwise, it's just some information that you don't really have a face to, that you don't really feel connected to. People want you. People want your uniqueness, your mission, your fire, your passion. That's what really counts, and that is what will make an amazing product. Because you will feel committed to creating it. Even if it's hard, even if you have to put in the hours. Because in the long term, that is what will pay. Compounding effects over time. More people will get to learn about you through other people who are so excited to having worked with you. And you will retain your customers because of the enormous product value that you're providing. And they will refer, and you will keep on putting out content. Why? Because you love what you do. You cannot not love what you do, because then it's going to fail, because you won't have the life force inside of you that moves it in that direction. So that's it. Missionaries who are focused on doing business in the right way with a high value product over the long term will thrive. Mercenaries who use ads and manipulations to win people for a quick butt and trying to make a passive income in that way will dwindle. And that goes together with the consciousness evolution, right? There will be more transparency, which in essence will result in people who want a product getting that product instead of not getting what they're after. And as people speak about that, the word will spread. All right, guys. So be clear on your mission. Because if you are, others will be clear when they hear your mission, and they will resonate with it, and it will be much more easier to acquire the customers you want. All right. Peace, love, and joy to all of you. Bye for now.